Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Real Talk with SLR. I'm in the car, I got the kiddos, and we're headed off to town. Today is going to be a very good day. Gary is presently sitting in a blind somewhere on the property, waiting for that buck to pass by. He's been working really hard at it all weekend. Abe's been out there in the blind with Gary quite a bit, huh, Abe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, today's Dad's last day to go early buck hunting.
Yeah. So we're hoping he gets it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So far, you guys have seen a buck, right, bud?
I have, and a snake, and a squirrel.
Yeah.
And a rabbit.
And a rabbit. And lots of birds, right?
Yeah. Woodpecker.
But you didn't see that buck when you guys were in the blind, or
No.
and he ran, and only you saw it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Gary was like, man, because Abe was walking back up to, Abe had come down, had some lunch and stuff, and then he went back. He was walking back towards Gary in the blind, and that's when he seen it. And Gary was like, man, I wish you would have spared him my way. But, sometimes it's like that. You win some, you lose some, So, today is going to be a very good day, though. We got to run some errands into town. I've got to go and pick up, basic odds and ends and stuff. We need some toilet paper. We need to get some more coffee creamer. I'm hoping that they have that pumpkin spice in there. And actually, I was thinking about making my own and having it be a bit healthier. So, we'll see. I've looked up some pretty good recipes online, and I'm sure I could do it. So, I could probably save a penny or two if I did it myself too. So we'll see. We'll see what I can come up with, but we got to go shopping. I've also got myself a nice hair appointment today. It's about that time. Every few months or so, it's like one of my only things that I do that's like for me, And I think today I might go for a change. I think I'm going to go for a change from what I've had lately. Not so much of a chop or anything. I think I'm going to keep the length. But I'm really looking at adding a lot of like peanut butter highlights. I don't know. I was also thinking about getting a perm, but I don't know. The gal that does my hair doesn't think a perm is a really good idea yet until I get the sand filter finished on the house because of the well water being so harsh and stuff. And I take her word for it. She's not going to steer me wrong, So I'm.
Speaking of perms, every time I get a perm, it never works.
I know. We've done
Never.
We've done Scarlett's hair a couple of times, trying to get her to have curly hair, and you get a wave. Like you do get a wave, but it doesn't turn into a perm. I don't know if it's because it's the over-the-counter solution that I'm using. Maybe like.
Or it's just my hair.
Or it might be the over-the-counter isn't strong enough. We're not breaking through and opening up those follicles.
Oh, I think you are.
It smells like rotten eggs, huh?
Oh, yes.
I don't know. We try. Julia's hair is naturally curly. She used to have like the springiest of curls when she's a baby.
She still has waves.
Yeah, she still has curly hair. Her hair's...
because I don't take care of my curly hair.
Exactly. She doesn't... at least you know what the problem is, baby.
I used to have curly hair until it falled out.
Yeah. And then you went bald. Then it grew back when you were a baby. Yep. So we'll see. The kids are gonna hang with me though. Get their homeschooling going on while I sit in the chair. And Gary sits in a blind. I guess we're both gonna be sitting. And afterwards we're gonna go shopping and then come back and all that good stuff. I was able to put out a video yesterday on SimpleLifeReclaimed, and there is a lot of comments on there. There are so many positive and uplifting comments, and you guys are amazing. I appreciate you guys. There are several questions and concerns. Obviously, it is a very big concern about Miss Ellie Mae, and I will give you guys an update on that. I actually was thinking about taking you guys into her area and showing you guys an update on her. I just didn't have the time to do that this morning. I needed to get up and out and off to town. So maybe I'll do that tomorrow when I'm not having to run errands and stuff. But There were lots of questions, concerns. A lot of people are angry with Luna, and I want to come in and defend Luna. Before I give you guys, like any updates or anything, I want to defend Luna. Like, Luna is such a great family dog. She is so sweet. She is so smart. She is so fun. She is not at all vicious. Luna is not a vicious dog whatsoever.
And I think Louie is.
And Louie's not even vicious, but if a person comes, I know what you mean though. If a stranger comes to the house, Louie will definitely get at you because that's what we trained him to do. Like, he's supposed to guard and protect, But he's not vicious either. We don't have any vicious dogs. Now, Luna, the reason why we suspect it was Luna, and the reason why I said that was because in the past, a few years ago, I was watching Eclipse because David had to go to Florida and handle some family stuff, and so he was gone, and it was before DD5 moved out here, or right around the time they did. I can't remember.
It was right around the time.
It was right around the time. It was around then. And anyway, make a long story short, Luna and Eclipse and Mora, the three of them, had all kind of ganged up and packed out, and they actually had ended the life of a couple of my cats. It was the thrill of the chase. They are pack animals because two of them, Luna and Eclipse, they're both huskies, and then Mora, I forget what kind of breed she is, but Mora just got in on it because Luna and Eclipse were going nuts. They spitball each other. It's just nothing but a tornado when Luna and Eclipse get together. So anyway, that was very unfortunate, and it really sucked. That was heartbreaking when that happened to my cats. But we corrected the behavior right away by separating Luna, and we now have the corrective collars. We trained her with the shock collars, and they vibrate, they beep, they shock. And we ended up making some fencing and stuff and separated her. And that's why we have a lot of the fencing and stuff around our property. Now, Luna does come up to the house and spend time in the house, and we have the two house cats. We have Arizona and we have Sam. Luna is perfectly fine with the house cats. Like, she'll lay with them. She doesn't even go after them or anything. So I don't particularly know why that day that I was babysitting the other dog, like I said, I think it's a pack thing on why they ended up doing the chase thing a couple years ago. But besides that incident, Luna is not, like out hunting. There was a time she got a possum, right? And I feel like that's normal. So like a lot of dogs, they do go after the small prey, right? Especially a dog like Husky. So Luna is not doing anything wrong. It is her breed. It is in her. I am very much aware of that, and I was very much aware of that before I even got Luna, okay? So Luna is a part of our family, and like I said, I'm coming in on the defense for her. We are not rehoming her. We are not putting her down. We are going to correct the situation by not having Luna be a livestock guardian dog anymore. And we're going to, I guess, reintegrate her back up to the house with us.
So she's going to be a protector dog up over at our house.
Right. Her and Lola are going to be the two big dogs up by the house. Lola is, a senior. All of the dogs that are up in the house with us, they're all seniors. That's why they are kind of house dogs, because they're all seniors and stuff. And I think this would be a really good time. And we've been talking about doing this anyway. Like, before this happened with Ellie Mae, we've already been talking about doing this, where I would like to integrate Luna back up into the house and kind of have Lola, be showing Luna the ropes a little bit more. Maybe Luna and Lola, because they get along great. Maybe she can show her the way. Lola is our protect dog. Lola is our guard dog. She
keeps watch inside.
Yes, and Lola is a protector, where like if it's, stranger danger type of thing, she also would protect us in that type of a situation, and Lola would jump in front of a bullet for me, man. I already know. Lola is such a good dog, and I'm hoping that Lola can kind of train off on Luna just a little bit. And I think that Luna's energy would be really good to be around the senior dogs. It might perk them up a little bit, having some young blood over there. Now, Louie and Layla, they are rescues, but they are Great Pyrenees and Annapoleon Shepherd mixes. They are bred to be livestock guardian dogs. They've always done really great with the goats, and even Luna, when she was in the goat pen with Cappy and Sir, and it was the 3 dogs, you know, they all were doing so well together. So there was no way that we could have known, no way that we could have assumed, but, you know, at the same time, the fact that Luna is a husky, I was aware, and I was kind of like, you know, that's why we had everyone up at the top tier, because we wanted to make sure to keep a watchful eye on everybody. And it just really sucks that it happened. It's just really, really, really crappy, and I still feel absolutely horrible. But again, too, there's no way to know for sure that it was a dog attack, like, you know, just an attack type of thing. There's no way to know exactly what happened or provoked it.
Maybe she got, maybe there's something pointing, she sat on it, you never know.
Well, okay, so one thing that the doctor did say when he had his hand in Ellie Mae, he said that, you know, he could tell that she'd been a mama several times, which we know that, she's a grandma goat. And he said that it felt like, internally, like there could have been like he said, I think it was, starts with a P. Hold on, let me think of the word. A prolapse, I think it's called. So there might have been something like that, which is essentially when naturally there's a lot of pushing and pushing and pushing. Think of it like a hemorrhoid kind of, but like a really bad one, like a really, really bad one. And so that could have been an issue where maybe something like that was starting, and I don't know, maybe she could have rubbed it up against the fence and snagged it on the fence, you know, and then she pierced it or something, and she ran off and it pulled some of it out, and maybe that happened. I really don't know. Maybe Luna had nothing to do with it. The only reason why we're kind of blaming Luna is, like I said, just because of her breed and the fact that she did end a couple of our cats before. So it's like, okay, well, odds are, and even like Charlie, our vet, says, you know, odds are, just because of probability and whatnot, you know, her being in a pen with the dogs, you know. So I don't know. There's a lot of what ifs. There's a lot of, you know,
maybes.
Yeah, a lot of what ifs, a lot of maybes. We can't say conclusively on what exactly happened, and I am absolutely not going to take it out on my sweet Luna when I don't know for sure. And in all reality, it's my fault. It is my fault, and it sucks that I have to say that, and I feel absolutely horrendous that this happened, but because I'm their owner and they are in my care, it is 100% my fault. I take full responsibility and full blame for it, because they're my animals, you know. So, ooh, there is a fire going on. I bet you somebody's burning some trash or something.
Probably. Or they're burning some wood.
There's some big black smoke up ahead. So, now that I got all of that out of the way, about Luna, what we're going right now, all of the 3 dogs are down in the electric fence area. So Luna, Layla, and Louie, they're all down there. So Cappy and Sir are up at the top, in the big area where the tree's down, and then we have that segregated area off for Miss Ellie Mae. And I'm not sure, like I said, if we're going to integrate Cappy and Sir with Louie and Layla. I'm not sure yet. We would like to. Everyone got along great. We'll just nix Luna out of the equation, you know. I don't know. For now, Ellie Mae is definitely going to stay isolated by herself for the next month or 2, or however long it takes for her to recover. And we're going to continue doing our absolute best to make sure that she does have a full recovery. But right now, we are still not out of the woods quite yet. We're approaching the 3rd day, right? So it is getting a little, like, there's a little bit more light at the end of the tunnel, because it's getting closer to that 36-hour mark that Charlie told me is extremely critical. And I have some very, very, very good news, guys. Ellie Mae is out of the doghouse. She's walking around.
She's eating and drinking.
She's eating and drinking. She is using the bathroom. So all of that being said, the only thing that I have not actually witnessed, like I have not actually witnessed her go number 2, although there are like kernels of, you know, stuff inside that run area. I just, you know, it's hard to tell until I like actually see it evacuate. I don't really know. It's hard to say, but I know that she is going number 1. I've witnessed that, and I believe she's going number 2. So I'm not sure, but she is eating and drinking very little. She does not have a full appetite yet. She still is not trying to come to the grain. But we put some hay in there for her, and I did put a little bit of grain in there. I just don't want her to get really stuffed.
Definitely burning.
I know, it looks like a house is on fire. Somebody's house might be on fire right there. Or something.
Sometimes I want to go check it out, but sometimes I don't.
Well, we don't have time to right now, and plus we don't need to go to an area. There's emergency going on, so say a little prayer for the family that everybody's okay.
If it is a fire.
It's definitely a fire, but
if there is a house on fire.
That's black smoke, honey.
That's wood burning.
No, that's a house fire. That's like a roof. Oh yeah, look. You see it? You see the fire?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a controlled burn though. Sometimes they'll do that.
It is controlled.
Controlled burn?
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes they'll do that, but it's definitely.
Yeah, that one's controlled. But
Yep.
that is a lot of black.
That is a lot of black. That's a big fire. Anyway, squirrel. Sorry, guys.
Squirrel.
So Ellie Mae is recovering very well. We're doing the daily penicillin shots, rotating her legs, and
She does not like it.
no. And Scarlett and Julia, you guys have been very big helpers to me. Thank you so much with Miss Ellie Mae. They're helping me to hold her still, so that way I can go back and administer the shots. Because, I mean, Gary's helping too, but Gary's gone first thing in the morning, so.
Yeah.
It's been kind of me and the kids for the last few days. Gary's been gone in a blind, but it's okay. He looks forward to this time of year all year long.
He does.
So
He prepares for it.
he does.
Even in the summer.
He's always thinking about it, you know? So I gotta let the man live. Gotta let him have his passion, you know, what he loves, and let him have it. So, but yeah, you girls have been such a huge help to me the last few days with Miss Ellie Mae. You guys have been so good and so helpful. So thank you so much for all your hard work. And she is looking very, very good, guys. Like, honestly, I'm shocked, because I thought for sure, and she was in so much pain, the poor thing. I thought for sure, you know, I was just holding my breath, and I'm still kind of holding my breath. I was like, ugh, I don't know how she makes it through this one. Hold on, guys. We're not jumping out just yet.
I don't feel cold it is, so I can see
It's pretty cold.
It's not that cold.
But so far she's making it, guys. She's out of the doghouse. She's wandering around. She does spend some time in there, though, considerable amount of time still resting and recovering. And I'm doing everything that I can possibly do with the cream, the spray, and then I'm giving her the shot every day. And lots of love and attention, and, you know, that's all that we can do at this point. It's not in our hands, it's in God's hands, and what will be, right, kids?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, they're ready to go inside, because I told them that we'd get them a little snacky snack. We're probably going to grab some donuts or something before I go to my hair appointment. But I wanted to give you guys an update, so that way, you know, you guys aren't worrying too much. That whole thing happened on Friday, and it's Monday now, and so things are looking up. So I really appreciate your guys' comments, your guys' love, your support, and thank you for being here for us, guys. I really appreciate you. But we're gonna run. Thanks for hanging out with us today. We'll be popping back in with another episode of Real Talk tomorrow. Probably have Gary with me, because today was the final day for the early bow hunting. And we've got lots of stuff we're gonna get working on this week. We're gonna start working on that mud room. I'm so excited. And probably the gazebo towards the end of the week too. And I think Anthony and Rox are coming home this week. This week's gonna be a pretty big one. So thanks for sticking with us. And until the next one, friends, we love y'all, and we hope you have a good one. We will catch you on the next one. Later, guys.
Bye.